Jai Shri Ram, Jai Shri Krishna, Jai Hanuman, Jai Hanuman, Jai Hanuman. So we have reached the 17th verse of chapter 3, that is Karma Yoga. And it is very beautiful. And initially, what we had thought it to be and what it has come out to be is quite different. At least what I had thought it to be and what it has come out to be is pretty different. And not very easily implementable, but possible. So, it all started with Arjun, right? Wanting to leave the battlefield. He said, मुझे कुछ कर्म ही नहीं करना है. I am going. And then the Lord stopped him. And he gave him the Gyan of Sankhya Yoga. He gave him the Gyan of Samtattva Buddhi. He gave him the Gyan of Karma Yoga. He gave him the Gyan of Bhakti Yoga. In chapter 1, where he is very unhappy. There is a lot of upheaval in his heart. Vishad hai, agony hai, right? He does not go to anybody else. He goes to the Lord, right? The person we go to also matters. Whether he'll reduce our Vishad and agony or he'll increase our agony. And then the Lord lets him speak. And when he is done speaking, and when his mind is receptive, having a receptive mind is very essential, right? When his mind is receptive and willing to listen to Sri Krishna, not only as his friend, but as his teacher and as Bhagwan, who knows, right? ये acceptance होनी चाहिए ना, because the water flows from the higher to the lower. Unless and until that is the flow, बड़ा मुश्किल होता है. Pump लगाते हैं, but still the natural flow is from up to down. So he said that, and we have seen what happens when the flow is obstructed. When Shivji and Ma Sati went to the ashram of Bharadwaj Rishi, they were given a very high pedestal to sit on. And Bharadwaj Rishi himself sat down saying, Aap Bhagwan hai, right? And then Shivji heard the entire Ram Katha from Bharadwaj Rishi. But Ma Sati did not hear. Because she had it in her mind कि मैं सबसे ऊंची हूँ. ये मुझे क्या बताएंगे? And just the asan which was higher, led her to kind of believe that there is nothing that can be learned over here. What followed is the start of the entire Ramcharitramanas. We won't go there, right? So over here, when he is ready, when the student is ready, when the student is receptive, when the patra is clean, right? Then only the Lord started. He gave all the knowledge, and still the doubt arose that what is bigger, Gyan or Karma, right? And the Lord said, without Karma, Gyan is not possible, right? And the nitty-gritties of how Karma is something that we cannot avoid has been given to him. And he has been said कि because of your disposition, right? आप जैसे हो अभी, right? जहाँ पे अभी हम अभी अपने आत्मन में स्थित नहीं है, right? We still believe that we are the body, we are the mind, we are the thought. All this is not only this, the extension of all this is also mine. We are not sthit in that Satchit Anand Swarup that I am. That I am not the body, I am not the mind, I am not these thoughts. There is nothing which is mine, not even the relations. Everything is pare, everything is other than me. Till we are established in this, कर्म करना पड़ेगा. Right? So, now Arjun says, ठीक है. Till I am established, not established in the self, and I am established in everything other than the self, I have to work, and this is how I have to work. Selfless, giving, nature of work, in the yagna spirit, in the spirit of sacrifice, right? जहाँ हम सब देने के लिए खड़े हैं. There is nothing that we want for ourselves. We want to give. Right? We discussed a lot about the Yagna spirit. So now Arjun says, okay, what is beyond this now? Right? So who does not have to work? Till I am established in the self, not established in the self, I have to work. Right? And this is how Karma Yoga is done. So who does not have to work? किसके ऊपर ये कर्म फिलॉसफी, ये कर्म का सिद्धांत, ये कर्म के नियम अप्लाई नहीं करते? कौन ऐसा है जिसको कर्म नहीं बांध सकता? राइट? कर्म करे या ना करे वो बनता नहीं है. ऐसा कोई है क्या? Is it possible? That is the sequence, right? This is the sequence. Now when we are like this is how we have to be. Now when we are not like this, what do we do? So the Lord says, ठीक है, now I'll tell you. So in verse 17, the simple thing is, संसार से संबंध विच्छेद करने के लिए जो अपने कार्य का पालन नहीं करता, उस मनुष्य की पूर्व श्लोक में ताड़ना की गई है. Right? The person who does not do his duty in sansar has been rebuked in the previous shlok. Right? So much so the Lord said that if you are not doing your karma, there is no point of you being alive. You are as good as dead. He did not mix his words also. परंतु जिसने अपने कर्तव्य का पालन करके संसार से संबंध विच्छेद कर लिया है. Now the person who has done his duty, at the same time he has detached himself from the world. World starts from the body. है ना? World does not start from something other than the body. The world, the definition of sansar, the prapanch, जो बोलते हैं ना, the creation starts from this body. And knowing that I am not the body and beyond, I have no relation with this body and anything related to this body, is when we have detached from sansar. संसार से संबंध विच्छेद कर लिया है. Right? Now, a person who has detached from the world and has attached to the self, or if we have bhakti in us, attached to the Lord, ये भी मान सकते हैं. ठीक है? Does not matter. द्वैत, अद्वैत, विशिष्ट अद्वैत, जो भी आपका डिस्पोजिशन है, does not matter. अगर भक्ति में है, attached to the self. ज्ञान योग है तो attached to भक्ति है तो attached to God. ज्ञान योग है तो attached to the self. So what he is saying is, संसार से संबंध विच्छेद कर लिया है उस महापुरुष की स्थिति का वर्णन भगवान आगे के 2 श्लोकों में करते हैं. Now that kind of Mahapurush who has detached from everything including the body. See, अभी तक हमें ये तो समझ आ गया है ना कि I am that Atman, right? I am not the body, I am not the mind, I am not the thoughts, I am not the pain, I am not the joy. कुछ भी नहीं हूं मैं. I am that which is just being. He or she is a drishta. There is no gender associated to that also. Right? Beyond the creation, existence of that is. It was, it is, and it will remain. Right? Something that is not changing at all. We change, right? हम कभी बच्चे थे, अब हम बड़े हो गए हैं. Right? Relationships change in the beginning of the marriage, to the middle age of the marriage, to the end of the marriage. Right? The necessity of the child, the dependence of a child on his or her parents also change. Right? आज बच्चे के लिए पूरा संसार दूध पीता बच्चा होता है. When the child is very small, is the parent. But there will come a point when he has a world independent of the parent. Right? That is the reality of life. Why worry? Right? Gradually everything changes. So the changeless is me, which is watching this change happening. There is something that is watching that I slept well and I did not sleep well. There is something that is watching that I was in deep sleep. There is something that is watching that I was not in deep sleep. Right? So here they are talking about the person who is in the Turiya Avastha. Turiya Avastha is where It is not sleep, deep sleep, or swapna. Right? These are the three states, right? Beyond this state exists the state of Turiya. So here they are talking about that person who is in Turiya Avastha. Or we can say, we have Sattva, Rajas and Tamas se ye sari shrishti bani hai, right? And we all have it in us. Sattvic, Rajasic and Tamasic tendencies are all there in us. But there is a Avastha which is beyond these three. That is known as the Gunatit Avastha. So they are talking about the person who is in Gunatit Avastha, where Sattva, Rajas and Tamas do not apply. He is beyond this. There is no Gun. Right? So what is this Avastha? It is the same Avastha as the Brahman. Right? Same Avastha as the Brahman. Same Avastha as that Satchit Anand Swarup. And this state, these two shlokas, Shlok 17 and 18 are talking about that Avastha. Let me just elaborate about this Avastha and then we'll go on with this. This Avastha is very beautifully explained in Nirvana Shatakam. Right? Where he explains, and aapne suna hoga, I shared it on the group, Nirvana Shatakam. We will not Mano Buddhi Hankara Chitta Ninaham. It's very soothing and beautiful to listen. But what is it saying? Let's elaborate in this Avastha, जिसके बारे में प्रभु बात कर रहे हैं, जहाँ पे कर्म की फिलॉसफी एंड सिद्धांत अप्लाई नहीं करते. एंड वी हैव टू बी ऑनेस्ट टू आवरसेल्व्स. देखिए, नोबडी एल्स कैन से कि अवस्था है या नहीं है. We are not in a position to judge anybody and nobody else is in a position to judge us. बाहर से तो दिखता है, वो भीतर हो ना हो हमें पता नहीं है, right? Many a times we lie to ourselves also about our state. सच में, we get so busy lying to the world that we start deceiving ourselves. So let's honestly understand कि if we are in this avastha which Nirvana Shatakam is talking about, then these two verses apply to us. But if we are not, then कर्म करना पड़ेगा निष्काम भाव से. Right? So what is it saying? Nirvana Shatakam में, it's very beautiful, but it is saying I am neither the mind nor the intelligence nor the ego. I am neither ears, the organ of hearing, nor the tongue, nor the nose, nor the eyes. It is like a meditation. अगर हम निर्वाण शतकम रोज सुने ना, शायद हमारी जो पीड़ा है ना वो खत्म हो जाएगी. बिकॉज ये पीड़ा शरीर को हो रही है, राइट? ये एक्सपेक्टेशन शरीर को है और उसके बियॉन्ड है. आत्मन को कोई एक्सपेक्टेशन नहीं है, कोई पीड़ा नहीं है, राइट? सो ही सेइंग आई एम नाइदर द माइंड नॉर द इंटेलिजेंस नॉर द ईगो. I am neither the ear, tongue, nose or eyes. I am neither the sky, nor the earth, nor the fire, nor the air. ये तत्व है ना, पंच तत्व से ये शरीर बना है, मैं नहीं, राइट? ये पंच तत्व से शरीर बना है. सृष्टि में सब कुछ इस पंच तत्व से बना है, मैं नहीं. मैं कौन हूं? You'll see. I am what then? जब मैं ये सब कुछ नहीं हूं, I am pure blissful consciousness. शिवोहम शिवोहम शिवोहम. I am that. जितनी बार ये निर्वाण शतकम पढ़ते हैं, I thank Vrinda aunty who taught this to us. It is like the, I don't know, it is like the foundation of Ved. Neither am I the vital breath, ये जो श्वास है ना, nor am I the vital air, right? होते हैं ना, वो भी मैं नहीं हूं. Neither am I the 7 ingredients of the body or the 5 sheets, physical sheet, causal sheet. होता है ना, 5 layers होते हैं हमारे body के भी. Neither am I the speech, nor the hands, nor the feet, nor the excretion. कुछ भी नहीं. तो फिर क्या हूं मैं? I am that blissful consciousness. शिवोहम शिवोहम शिवोहम. I am that. Right? फिर वापस क्या बोलते हैं? I am not hatred. I am not that feeling of hatred. I am not that feeling of attachment. I am neither greed nor infatuation. कुछ भी नहीं हूं मैं. ना मैं द्वेष रागो, ना मैं लोभ मोहा, मदो नेव मैं नेव मात्सर्य भावा. न धर्मो न चार्थो न कामो न मोक्ष. चिदानंद रूप शिवोहम शिवोहम. I am not within the bounds of dharma also. Right? अर्थ, धर्म, काम, मोक्ष भी, मतलब सच्चिदानंद स्वरूप को क्या मुक्ति और क्या बंधन, राइट? देन व्हाट एम आई? चिदानंद रूप शिवोहम शिवोहम, चिदानंद रूप शिवोहम शिवोहम. देन अगेन, एम आई द पाप, एम आई द पुण्य? नहीं. न पुण्यम न पापम न सौख्यम न दुखम. ना तो मैं पुण्य हूं, मेरिट्स, ना पाप, ना दिस जॉय ऑफ द वर्ल्ड एम आई, और नॉर एम आई सॉरो. कुछ भी नहीं हूं मैं, राइट? नाइदर एम आई बाउंड बाय द सेक्रेड हिम्स और द सेक्रेड प्लेसेस. ना मंत्रो, ना तीर्थो, ना वेदा, ना यज्ञ. सोचो आप, ना वेद, ना यज्ञ, ना मंत्र, ना तीर्थ. और क्या है? अहम भोजनम नेव भोज्यम ना भोक्ता. आई एम नाइदर एंजॉयमेंट नॉर एन ऑब्जेक्ट टू बी एंजॉयड. ना तो मैं खुद एंजॉयमेंट हूं, नाइदर एम आई ऑब्जेक्ट टू बी एंजॉयड. आई एम नॉट इवन द एंजॉयर. तो फिर कौन हूं मैं? चिदानंद रूप शिवोहम शिवोहम, चिदानंद रूप शिवोहम शिवोहम. और क्या फिर? नाइदर एम आई बाउंड टू डेथ, ना मृत्यु शंका. कुछ नहीं. डेथ कांट टच मी. हाँ, मैं तो अमर अजर अविनाशी जीव हूं. नाइदर एम आई बाउंड टू डेथ एंड इट्स फियर, राइट? नाइदर, मेरे को ना तो मैं मृत्यु से बना हूं, ना उसके डर से कि मृत्यु मुझे छू सकती है, क्योंकि मृत्यु मुझे नहीं छू सकती. मैं अमर अजर अविनाशी जीव हूं. तो क्या कहते हैं? ना मृत्यु शंका, ना मैं जाति भेद. ठीक है? नाइदर एम आई बाउंड बाय डेथ नॉर इट्स फियर नॉर द रूल्स ऑफ कास्ट एंड डिस्टिंक्शन. नो रूल्स apply to me. Who? That's Satchidanand Swarup we are talking about, not this body. Pita neva main neva mata na janma. Neither do I have a father nor a mother. I was never born. मेरा कोई आदि मध्य अंत ही नहीं है. I am. मैं था, मैं हूं, मैं हमेशा रहूंगा. राइट? ये शरीर जन्म लेता है, शरीर के माँ बाप होते हैं, शरीर के मित्र होते हैं, शरीर के बच्चे होते हैं. मेरा कोई नहीं है. राइट? न बंधु न बंधु न मित्रम गुरु नेव शिष्य. Neither am I a friend, nor a relative, nor a spiritual teacher, nor am I a disciple. Then what am I? Chidananda Rupa Shivoham Shivoham. I am that. I am that everlasting bliss. I am that everlasting bliss. Aham nirvikalpo nirakara रूप. नाउ बता रहे कि मैं कौन हूं, जिसको वर्स 17 एंड 18 अप्लाई करती है. राइट? जो ऐसा सोचता है उसको ये वर्स 17 18 अप्लाई करती है. जो ऐसा नहीं सोचता उसके लिए वर्स 17 18 नहीं है. राइट? सो ना व्हाट इज इट? अहम निर्विकल्पो निराकार रूपो. आई एम विदाउट एनी वेरिएशन, विदाउट एनी फॉर्म. उसका कोई फॉर्म नहीं होता ना. प्रभु का बोलते ना निराकार, निर्गुण. हम भी एक्चुअली निराकार निर्गुण है. इट इज जस्ट द शेडो विच इज शोइंग ऑन अस. बाकी हमारा कोई रूप रंग अंग कुछ नहीं है. इट इज वेरी डिफिकल्ट टू बी एस्टैब्लिश्ड इन दिस फैक्ट. राइट? आई एम विदाउट द वेरिएशन, विदाउट एनी फॉर्म. आई एम प्रेजेंट एवरीवेयर एज द अंडरलाइंग सबस्ट्रेटम. राइट? जैसे फ्रिज, एसी, सारे इलेक्ट्रॉनिक के पीछे एक अंडरलाइंग चीज है जो है इलेक्ट्रिसिटी. इट इज प्रेजेंट एवरीवेयर अलाइक. ऊपर से सब अलग अलग काम कर रहे हैं. जैसे ही इलेक्ट्रिसिटी गई सब गया. राइट? इट्स अ वेरी क्रूड एग्जाम्पल, पर आप सोचो. आई एम अंडरलाइंग सबस्ट्रेटम ऑफ एवरीथिंग एंड बिहाइंड ऑल सीन्स, ऑल सेंस ऑर्गन्स. Neither do I get attached to anything, nor do I get freed from anything. मैं बस हूं. I am. कहते हैं ना, just be. What am I? Chidananda Rupa Shivoham Shivoham. I am the ever pure consciousness. I am Shiv, the ever pure blissful consciousness. Shivoham Shivoham. And when we get established in this, कहते हैं शिव और शव में इतना ही फर्क है. शिव को पता है कि मैं चिदानंद रूप हूं, और हमारे जैसे शवों को राइट पता ही नहीं है. सो दीज वर्सेस बहुत प्यारा है. मतलब व्हेन वी एक्सप्लेन, व्हेन वी ट्राई टू अंडरस्टैंड व्हाट इज श्री कृष्ण टॉकिंग अबाउट, वी हैव टू अंडरस्टैंड व्हाट person, what should we look at in this kind of a person. And then there is one more beautiful, हम अगर जाते हैं ना भज गोविंदम में, now the question might be, why are we going to these texts, why not directly to the verse? Because to understand what the verse is saying, we have to understand who the verse is talking about, right? And the verse is talking about this very beautiful person. भज गोविंदम में बहुत प्यारा एक वर्णन आता है of a person who lives in the world without being of the world. Right? Many a times we feel ki we are holding on to wealth, but we are not holding on to anything. It is holding on to us. Right? So if there is a chair, we feel that I am holding on to the chair, but I am also bound because I can't leave, because the chair is holding on to me. Actually, it is not the other way around. We are bound by that. We are not binding it, right? That is a state of mind. But suppose we want to be freed, then what state should we operate in? And in Bhaj Govindam, Sri Shankaracharya ji writes, Yoga ratova bhoga ratova. ठीक है? Sanga ratova sanga vihina. Yoga ratova bhoga ratova sanga ratova sanga vihina. Yasya brahmani ramate chitva. Yasya brahmani ramate chitva nandati nandati nandadeva. What is it saying? Yoga ratova. Whether in yoga, है ना? Or in bhog. Now look at the state of this person. Either in yoga or in bhog. Either sanga ratova means with people, or sanga vihina, without people. Yasya brahmani ramte chitva. The heart is already always reveling in the Lord. Irrespective of what the situation outside, the heart is already always reveling in the Lord. Whether he is in bhog or he is in yoga, whether he is with people or alone, what is the state of this person always? He is always reveling in the self, he is always reveling in Lord. Not for a second the connection is broken. Not for a second the sthiti is changed. He is sthit in that Satchit Anand Swarup. And then he is always in bliss, he is always in bliss, he is always in bliss. So verse number 17 is talking about this kind of a person. And how does this state, how can we achieve this state of the person Sri Krishna is going to talk about? Very simple. Again, it is a very beautiful verse in Bhaj Govindam, जो शंकराचार्य जी ने लिखी है. सत्संगत्वे निसंगत्वम. What is it? सत्संगत्वे निसंगत्वम. निसंगत्वे निर्मोहत्वम. निर्मोहत्वे निश्चल तत्वम. निश्चल तत्वे जीवन मुक्ति. See, a person who lives like that, always in that Shivoham state, Satchit Anand state, is जीवन मुक्त. जीवन में रहते रहते ही जीवन मुक्ति आती है, राइट? शरीर छोड़ने के बाद तो उसको कहते हैं मृत्यु, और पुनर्जन्म की साइकिल शुरू हो जाती है, राइट? सो सत्संगत्वे, सत्संगत इज गुड कंपनी. निसंगत्व, फ्रॉम गुड कंपनी comes detachment. Nisangatvam. Nisangatve nirmohatvam. When the person gets detached, what happens? Moha, the delusion, Maya, gets away from us. We wake up to what is real and what is unreal. So what is it? Satsangatve nisangatvam. Nisangatve nirmohatvam. From satsangati, we go to detachment. From detachment, we realize that everything is a delusion. Everything is not real. And from this delusionlessness, what happens? Nirmohatvam. When there is no delusion, our equanimity stays. जैसे ये delusion हट जाता है ना, तेरा मेरा, right? That delusion that I am the body, I am the mind, I am the thought. That delusion that everything around this body is mine. The delusion that every relationship is mine. When this gets away, what happens? Equanimity comes. Sam tattva buddhi aa jati hai, samta aa jati hai. When we look at everything as equal, when we get detached, and then what happens is, there is no upheaval of emotions. आज ज़्यादा दुखी, कल ज़्यादा सुखी. When we are, कहते हैं ना, रामचरित्र मानस में आते हैं, then वशिष्ठ जी is telling भरत जी, right? होनहार भावी प्रबल बिलखि कहे मुनिनाथ, हानि लाभ जीवन मरण यश अपयश विधि हाथ. So when Bharat is crying about what is happening, how could his brother go? How could his father not be there anymore? How could such a calamity fall over Ayodhya? Tab Guru Vashisht. Now Guru Vashisht is not an ordinary sage. He came from the heavens. He was there to Satreta, Dwapar, and even now he exists. Because of him, the Kal Chakra, it has supposed to be, right? It is supposed to be Satyug, Dwapar Yug, Treta Yug, and Kal Yug. Because of him, the cycle was reversed. Because he did not want to wait so much to meet Ramji. He is telling Bharat कि रोने से क्या फर्क पड़ने वाला है बताओ. होना जो होना है वो तो होके रहेगा. वो विधि के हाथ में है. It is all written in our blueprint. It is written, this is how it is going to happen. There is no point crying and trying to change it. होनहार भावी प्रबल बिलखि कहे मुनिनाथ. क्या चीज लिखी हुई है हमारे? हानि लाभ. लॉस एंड गेन इज ऑलरेडी प्री रिटन. जीवन मरण, कब हमारा जीवन होना है और कब हमारी मृत्यु होनी है वो भी लिखी हुई हमारे हाथ में नहीं है. यश अपयश, whether we'll get glory or defame, fame or defame, it is also written. जब ऐसी स्थिति है, a person who knows this stays in equanimity. Right? एक तो knowing that it is not happening to me because I am the Satchidanand Swarup, I am not this body and beyond. Right? And second is knowing that it is happening beyond my control. विधि का विधान है, होके रहेगा. So then why would you beat your head over something like this? It's not easy. But there is this state which is possible. And so they say Sat Sangatve Nisangatvam Nisangatve Nirmohatvam Nirmohatve Nishchal Tattvam Nishchal Tattve Jivan Mukti. Right? So this verse is talking about this Jivan Mukt who has already reached this. Is it possible for us to be a Jivan Mukt? Yes. But are we a Jivan Mukt? We have to answer this question to ourselves. We are not answerable to anybody else and we are not supposed to judge anybody else. हम खड़े खड़े बहुत बड़े बड़े जजमेंट पास कर देते हैं साधु महात्माओं के लिए भी. Who are we? है ना? Our job is to blossom. Our job is to look at ourselves, not others. Right? So, this Jivan Mukt, this verse is applicable to. And kya hai? The verse number 17 is very beautiful verse it is. Very important verse number 17 and 18. Yastvatma ratireva syad. Yastvatma ratireva syad. Atmatriptascha manavaha. Atmatriptascha manavaha. Atmanyeva cha santushta. Atmanyeva sa santushta. Tasya karyam na vidyate. Tasya karyam na vidyate. It's so beautiful. And what is it saying over here? It is saying, but the man who rejoices only in the self, and now we have understood now what is rejoicing in the self. The man who rejoices only in the self, who is satisfied with the self, and who is contented in the self alone, from him there is nothing more to be done. Right? And let's read it in Hindi also. परंतु जो मनुष्य अपने आप में ही रमण करने वाला है, अपना आप मतलब अपना सच्चित आनंद स्वरूप, जो मनुष्य अपने आप में ही रमण करने वाला है, राइट, और अपने आप में ही तृप्त है, जो मनुष्य अपने आप में ही रमण करने वाला है और अपने आप में ही तृप्त है तथा अपने आप में ही संतुष्ट है, ही अपने आप में ही रमण कर रहा है, अपने आप में ही तृप्त है, अपने आप में ही संतुष्ट है, उसके लिए कोई कर्तव्य नहीं है. There is no duty. There is no dharma. Nothing applies to him because he is beyond. Right? सत्व रजस तमस गुणातीत अवस्था में है. स्वप्न, राय कहते ना, डीप स्लीप, वेकिंग, ड्रीम एंड तुर्य अवस्था में है. The minute you are beyond the prapanch, nothing applies to you because everything applies to the prapanch only, right? The creation. When we are beyond the creation, then. So all he's saying is, परंतु जो मनुष्य अपने आप में ही रमण करने वाला है और अपने आप में ही तृप्त है और अपने आप से ही संतुष्ट है, उसके लिए कोई कर्तव्य नहीं है. Wow. So this is known as the Nishkam Avastha. Right? Where there is no desire, no expectation, there is no, need for anything else. And that person is santusht. But then we all go through a temporary phase of santushti also. Suppose we are working very hard for something. ठीक है, हमने बहुत मेहनत की to get something and suddenly we get it. हमें मिल गई वो चीज, right? And when we get that thing, there is this feeling of so much of joy, right? हमें लगता है कि कितना उस समय एक momentary joy होती है. So अब आप ये सोच के देखिए, why is there joy? The question is, when we are working hard for something and we get it, there is that moment of joy, right? Maybe we're working hard for money or glory or something, a car, whatever be it, and we get it. Momentary joy comes in our hearts. Now, is that joy, the question here is that joy because of something else? Is that object or situation or accomplishment giving us joy? And beautifully, Ram Sukhdas ji says that joy is not because of that item, situation, accomplishment. That joy is there because for that small duration, we are in a state of Nishkam. We are in Nishkam Avastha. He says that we are in that Avastha where we do not desire anything for that moment when we have accomplished something. So the happiness is not because of what we got. The happiness is because there is a momentary state of desirelessness. निष्काम अवस्था में हम होते हैं, वो जाते हैं और उसी निष्कामता का उसे सुख होता है. So what is the joy for? Because there is no desire. So basically, desirelessness gives us joy. Complete desirelessness. Even desire for appreciation is a desire, right? Desire for a thing is desire. Desire for a certain state of mind is desire. Desire for mukti is also desire. Desire for liberation is also a desire. It is a sattvic desire, but desire to hai na. Now the thing is, what gives us true joy is a state of pure desirelessness. And when we are working towards something and we get that, that does not mean that the joy is coming from the thing. The joy is coming because of the state of desirelessness. हम उस समय निष्काम अवस्था में होते हैं. Wow, this is so beautiful. When I read this, I was like, oh wow. So the true joy comes from the state, being in a state of desirelessness. And who is in a state of desirelessness? Who is complete in himself. कहते हैं ना प्रभु पूर्ण होते हैं. We always chant this, right? Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Purna, Sampurn. When there is nothing else that we need to complete us. Actually we are that. हमें पता नहीं है. Right? So जब हम उस निष्काम अवस्था को momentarily छू लेते हैं कि हम पूर्ण हैं, तब we get joy. And this person who is free from all kartavya, free from all duties, free from all karma, is not trapped in the cycle, is in this state of nishkam, not wanting anything. But we always desire things from everybody else. Over here it is written, right? Rati, that is Preeti, Tripti and Santosh. What do we crave from the external world? Preeti, that is Rati. Tripti, that is satisfaction or, fulfillment, or Santosh, contentment. Right? That is what we crave from every situation, person, everything. मतलब we feel that अगर ऐसा हुआ तो मैं खुश हूं, नहीं तो मैं खुश नहीं हूं, मैं कंप्लीट नहीं हूं, मैं पूर्ण नहीं हूं. So over here they have written very beautifully, जब तक मनुष्य अपना संबंध संसार से मानता है, till we are connected, we say that yes, I have a संबंध with the संसार, मैं संसार से जुड़ा हुआ हूं, तब तक क्या होगा? तब तक वह अपनी रति, that is प्रीति, that is joy, इंद्रियों के भोगों से एवं स्त्री, पुत्र, परिवार आदि से तृप्ति मांगता है. सो वट एवर वी से प्रीति हमें होती है इंद्रियों के भोगों से, राइट? एंड देन व्हाट डू वी वांट? तृप्ति, कंटेंटमेंट, एंड वी गेट दिस प्रीति, रति फ्रॉम पीपल अराउंड अस. एंड देन तृप्ति किससे होती है? अन्न, जल, बेसिक एग्जाम्पल्स, राइट? तथा संतोष किससे मिलता है? धन से मिलता है. कई बार होते हैं ना, अगर इतना मिल जाए तो मैं संतोष, आई विल बी सैटिस्फाइड इफ आई हैव दिस अमाउंट ऑफ मनी. कभी नहीं होगा संतोष. ग्रीड है, और चाहिएगा, राइट? हमें लगता है कि विल बी सैटिस्फाइड विथ आवर, हमें लगता है ना, विल बी सैटिस्फाइड इफ माई हस्बैंड बिहेव्स लाइक दिस, और माई चिल्ड्रन लिसन टू मी, और इफ दिस पर्सन इज लाइक दिस. नहीं, कुछ नहीं होगा, राइट? That we believe that हमें उससे संतोष होगा, we believe that हमें इससे तृप्ति होगी, we believe that when we have enough money we'll be contented. कुछ नहीं होगा. What is he saying is, परंतु इसमें उसकी प्रीति, तृप्ति और संतुष्टि ना तो कभी पूर्ण होती है और ना निरंतर ही रहती है. It is ever changing. Today I'll be satisfied with your behavior, tomorrow I won't like your behavior. Today I am satisfied with my financial condition, tomorrow I won't be satisfied with it. Today I might be okay with my health condition, tomorrow I might not be. किसको क्या पता है, right? So why depend on these external factors for Preeti, Tripti and Santosh? So then what do we do? Preeti, Tripti and Santosh Prabhu se lo. See, this ever-changing world can never give you everlasting bliss. Right? So then the person who the Lord is talking about has understood this very clearly. Right? So what does he do? He connects himself to that lasting bliss. That is this divine. किसी भी मनुष्य की प्रीति संसार में सदा नहीं रहती. Right? यह स्वाभाविक अनुभव है. आप सोचो ना, हमेशा, as we talked about before also, Ram Sukdas ji is also saying, relationships, expectations, everything changes, right? So nothing is going to remain constant. So that which is always changing can never give you everlasting bliss, right? तात्पर्य यही है कि संसार में प्रीति, तृप्ति और संतोष कभी स्थायी नहीं रह सकता. Again he's saying the same thing. It can never remain constant. So this person understands that outer objects, when I'm talking about outer objects, this body is also an outer object because I am not this body. So there is no expectation from anything body and beyond, thought and beyond, mind and beyond, indri and beyond. So he is connected in that everlasting joy. एंड व्हाट हैपन्स इज, परंतु जब वह अपने लिए कुछ भी ना करके, एंड व्हाट हैपन्स इज द डिस्पोजिशन ऑफ दिस पर्सन automatically becomes very calm, and automatically the person becomes selfless, right? Because there are two sides of this coin. When you say I am Satchit Anand Swarup, I am not this body, I am not this mind, I am not this thing, or I am not the relations, nothing, then you also realize that everything else is Satchit Anand Swarup, right? There are no two. जो इंसान अपने आप में स्थित है, who is established in the self, has this realization there are no two. Everything is the self. Everything is the underlying substratum. There is no you and me, because he has broken the shackles of delusion. And what happens to this person? Is this person going to be sitting? Because see, sitting also is an action. Standing also is an action. Not doing anything is an action. Doing something is an action. Sitting in meditation is an action, not sitting in meditation is an action. So this person realizes that everything is one big divine entity. There are no two. And then the selfless action starts. This person's जीवन becomes yagna. Right? ऐसा नहीं है कि he would not do anything. The people who are established in the self are the most dynamic of people. Right? They would work endlessly, selflessly, not caring about the self. ऐसे हमने बहुत उदाहरण देखे, many, where tirelessly they serve. Because who are they serving? They are serving the divine. They see that divine in everybody. Right? For them, action is inaction and inaction is action. It's very sweet, the mixing of words. It's like, अरे बाबा, action is inaction, action is action. क्या बोल रहे हैं? पर यही बात है. And what happens is, here, नाम सुखदास जी बोलते हैं, परंतु जब वो अपने लिए कुछ भी ना करके दूसरों के लिए, अर्थात शरीर, इंद्री, मन, बुद्धि, देखो शरीर से हमने दूसरा बोल दिया है. वेरी डिफिकल्ट, राइट? हम तो बोलते शरीर भी मैं हूं. तो शरीर, इंद्रिया, मन, बुद्धि, इन सबको हमने अलग कर दिया है. प्राणों के लिए माता, पिता, स्त्री, पुत्र, he has given us a list. परिवार के लिए, समाज के लिए, देश के लिए और जगत के लिए संपूर्ण कर्म करता है, तब उसका संसार से संबंध विच्छेद हो जाता है. संसार से स्वार्थ संबंध विच्छेद होने पर उसका अपने लिए कोई कर्तव्य शेष नहीं रह जाता. कौन सा संबंध विच्छेद होता है? स्वार्थ का. स्वार्थ इज सेल्फिशनेस, द सेल्फिश रिलेशन विद द वर्ल्ड. देखिए, one person was asked, he said, I just love my job, I cannot leave my job, I'm always going to do this. So they asked, okay fine, you love your job, right? तो ठीक है, तो we won't give you the salary because you love the job, so do it. He said, no, I want the salary. So the love is for the salary or the job. बहुत कम ऐसा कार्य होता है जिसमें आपको कुछ प्राप्त नहीं हो रहा होता. That is true love for that thing, na? Right? So, हम लोग एक भ्रम में रहते हैं. We are in a delusion state कि no, I love it so. नहीं. There is always an expectation. We are doing something for our children. We worry for our children because we think they are mine because they have come out from this body and this body is mine. Body is me. Mine भी नहीं है. Body is me. But this body is not me, so the children are not mine. Yay, we are loving our children so much. We are so worried about them. Will we be worried about the same child? He was not related to us. Same disposition, same name, same mannerism, same face. नहीं, क्योंकि ये स्वार्थ का रिश्ता है. संसार में सारे रिश्ते स्वार्थ के हैं, right? And when you break up from this world, when you say no, the first thing is निस्वार्थ भाव से you work for everybody. Selfless love is what becomes the crux and the foundation of your very being. कारण की स्वरूप कोई भी क्रिया नहीं होता. Because जो भी क्रिया होती है संसार के संबंध से ही होती है और संसारिक वस्तु के द्वारा ही होती है. डू यू नो, वी जस्ट लाइक वी से ना, द लॉर्ड इज अ दृष्टा. वो कुछ नहीं करता. Many people, lose faith when calamities come on them. But why lose faith and be angry on God? He is a drishta, you are a drishta. Whatever is happening is हमारे कर्मों के फल हैं. As we have sown, so we reap. पूरे अपने जन्मों में हमने क्या क्या नहीं करा, हमारे को क्या पता. Why blame the drishta? Why get angry with him? He is not the doer. We are not the doer. It is happening. The world is happening. तो किसको हम ग्लानी करें किससे, और किसको हम भला बुरा बोलें, and whom should we hate? Not nobody. So over here is saying कि everything that happens in this world is संसारिक वस्तु. This body also संसारिक वस्तु है, उसी से हम कर्म कर रहे हैं. अतः जिनका संसार से संबंध है उसी के लिए कार्य है. Till we are established in this sansar, till we are attached to this sansar, there is work that has to be done, there is kartavya, there is duty, there is dharma, there is paap and punya. The minute we are in this Satchit Anand Swarup, where we are just the drishta, हम करता नहीं है, हम भोगता नहीं है, तब सब shackles automatically खत्म हो जाते. कर्म तब होता है जब कुछ ना कुछ पाने की कामना होती है. Again, a very beautiful pointer he has brought across. What is karma? Karma is when we want something as a result of that action. Even appreciation, right? Even recognition, right? Even self-satisfaction. जब हमें लगता है ना कि ये करूंगा तो मुझे संतुष्टि मिलेगी, तो भी आपको कुछ चाहिए ना. You are wanting something from that action. So then it becomes karma. But what if you don't want anything? And this is a beautiful thing that we had discussed in Ramcharitramanas also. The state. एक तो होता है हमने मौन रखा, एक तो हुआ हमने फास्टिंग की. क्यों की? I am in silence for peace of mind. Or because I am blissfully peaceful, I don't have anything to say. I would rather be in silence so that I don't end up hurting anybody. I would rather be in silence so that I can pray to God for the betterment of everything else. I don't want anything from Maun. I am in Maun because I want to give. Right? The state change hua na? In the same way, fasting to control my mind, or fasting to please the Lord so that He is happy with me and He gives me something, or fasting because जीने के लिए इतना ज़रूरी है उतना ही खाएंगे, ज़बरदस्ती खाने से क्या मतलब है. We'll be taking the resource away from somebody else. Very simple, crude examples. So, what is your avastha? Is your state a state of giving or a state of taking? Prayers also, are we praying to give or are we praying to take? And this analysis of the self is very, 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 very important. Kyunki when we are doing anything, be it as pious as possible, अगर हम दान भी कर रहे हैं for recognition or even for self-satisfaction, we want something from that dhanam, right? So then that is karma. We are tying ourselves in the shackle of life and death, and हम कर्म चक्र से मुक्त नहीं है. But when the action is without any expectation whatsoever, right? That is when the cycle of कर्म apply नहीं होता. सिद्ध महापुरुषों में कोई अभाव होता ही नहीं है, फिर उसके लिए करना कैसा, right? And कामना कैसी? When there is nothing that I am deprived of, we want something that is not there in us, right? We look for it. निर्धन को धन चाहिए, right? जिसका शरीर ठीक नहीं है उसको स्वास्थ्य चाहिए, जिसके पास में बच्चे नहीं है उसको बच्चा चाहिए. जब हमें लगे कि हम पूर्ण हैं तो हमें क्या चाहिए? And when that person is acting in this world or not acting in this world with this state of mind, there is no compulsion over there. उसको कुछ करना जरूरी नहीं होता. And it is like the thought of it, really, really made me stop. So it is all about avastha. It is all about our disposition. Everything else will remain the same. Right? कुछ बदलेगा नहीं. क्या बदलेगा? हमारी सोच बदल जाएगी. And that is when what happens? Again we'll go to the verse. परंतु जो मनुष्य अपने आप में ही रमण करने वाला है, always in bliss in the self, और अपने आप में ही तृप्त है, always satisfied in the self, तथा अपने आप में ही संतुष्ट है, always contented in the self, उसके लिए कोई कर्तव्य नहीं है. तो अर्जुन, for this person there is no need to do any karma, but out of selfless love, out of selfless connection to the world, out of knowing that everything is one, he still acts tirelessly. And this is what the Lord is saying. I hope we have understood whom the Lord is talking about. Because कई बार क्या होता है ना, हम भ्रमित होते हैं, we are in delusion, we are in denial, and we feel this is applicable to us. At least मुझ पे तो applicable नहीं है ये, right? Yes, it is a desired state. कभी तो मिलेगी ऐसी स्थिति, अभी तो नहीं है, right? So with this, we have come to the end of verse number 17. I will always say I'll try to go faster, but पता नहीं होता ही नहीं है. Let's join our hands. Om Tat Sat Iti Shrimad Bhagavad Gitasu Upanishadsu Brahma Vidyayam Yoga Shastre Shri Krishna Arjun Samvade Karma Yogo Nama Tritiyo Dhyayaha Hari Om Shri Guru Bhyo Namaha Hari Om.